Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Welcome to a Mango stream where today we'll be starting with this mono red 14 land deck that is played in Historic. We have the new card is Wayward Beast. This is a 1-mana 2/2 Trample Haste. It feels like the downside is too bad, but at the end I found it. Alright. In the end I found it not that bad, especially because actually I found it exceptional in this deck because whenever you don't have a land drop, you just play this attack and you get back the land drop. They use it pre-combat, so it's kind of act as an additional land at times, or just, you know, pays for itself with the extra land drop you play post-combat. You exploit the hand-smoothing algorithm with playing only 14 lands. You're playing best of one, which means that you have access to like 1 or 2 lands every hand. A 1 land is enough for this deck, especially with Wayward Beast or even Light Up the Stage. So we play a bunch of burn spells, like Shock, Collateral Damage, Skewer Critics, and Wizard's Lightning. For those of you who know Collateral Damage, is like Lightning Bolt, but you sacrifice a thing. It's like kinda, you know, it's just Final Bolt. Like Shard Volley in some burn decks in the past, yeah, stuff like that. There's a lot of creatures, Fanatical Firebrand, Ghetto Lava Runner, Rigging Runner, Scorch Spitter, and Soul Scar Mage. Basically, you know, the best one drop that you have on Arena. You might see that there isn't. My good friend Javier Dominguez is not around here because Favorite Champion is just not a very good card. You play it in Standard because there was really nothing better. Yeah, so this is a fun deck. Yesterday I've played a lot of these. I was doing like every time I was doing like other things. Let's say I was for example at the end we were cubing, and while I was waiting for my friend, I was just multi-queuing, help my friend and watch and like play this fast game, or I don't know, other friend was drafting, we were watching him and playing this. So I kind of felt like it's a filler. Like you don't necessarily need like 100% of your time. You don't need 100% of your time to play this deck. It is very fast. It is quite fun, you know. And again, playing 14 lands doesn't really feel like playing Magic. So it is cool that we can do that on Arena. Hello everybody in the chat, and if you're watching these on YouTube, hello Gnip, how has it been? It's been great. All right, on the play, opponent's playing Giganta. There will be no time for Giganta. I can go Fanatical Firebrand here. I think I like this better. Hello, Say Nutritious. Yesterday, actually, alright, I have a couple of plays. I think I'm just gonna go Ghetto Lava Runner Shock. Although I can also go double Ghetto Lava Runner. But I can also go Infuriate, pass, and then in my opponent's turn I can shock their thing, and then Lava Runner is hasty. But I don't think it matters, so I'm just gonna cast double of these and pass the turn. You can just do it later. Yeah, I noticed that I had my Twitch Prime that I needed to use, and I didn't use it. I saw Canister. He's like such a great mind for the game. Definitely one of the best players that we have. And despite not watching him much, I decided to sub to him. It's I don't really enjoy watching too much, but I think it really is a special person for Magic. Hello Pantagana, you play only best of one. Okay. Omnath? Oh, Omnath. I've never played against Omnath. I played 28 matches. I'm 28. I'm playing Historic though. That's different format, I guess. Nice. Opponent decided to wait for me to untap and is gonna get stomped. I'm even going to shock them because shock them will pump my team here. Why best of one? Playing 14 lands. We're playing 14 lands here. Why don't we play Giganta? Do you notice that I have 14 lands in my deck? 14. 1-4. That's so few lands. You'll never use any any companion. This deck is like super fast. Super fast. Alright, so I can go shock that. Because they're just blocking it, so might as well with the Fantica Firebrand, I mean. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Fantica Firebrand the Butcher. You won't even Alright, so many people want to so many people see 14 lands and be like, oh, 14 lands. There no chance that that's right. Let's add some Ramunap Ruins. Let's start the new Shutter School Smashing. Let's add Pyrrhic Tower and Lurrus. No, don't do anything. Just play 14 mountains. It's gonna be alright. You'll never... The game ends before you have 3 lands. Like, if you draw 3 lands, that's very, very unlucky. Will you play more Vikings today? I won't. Jack68, I won't. My sponsor stream ended yesterday. So now it's just Magic the Gathering. Our opponent is on 5, and that is enough. The only losses, like for real, like severely losses, I think I went 6-1 against Goblins. And I went, the only bad matchup for the deck has been, what's the name? Blue-Black Rogues. You might wonder, is that a deck? Yeah, I've played against it 4 times. On top of the GG keeps track of everything. I played against it 4 times. Blue-Black Rogues. So that's definitely the only matchups that I struggle with. You hear no changes are coming to Historic. Yeah, I mean, why would there be changes to Historic? The Invitational metagame was very, very balanced. What do you think about the Neoform combo in Historic? Sure, I'm very happy about combo decks. Yeah, combo decks make always formats very healthy, in my opinion. The best formats, in my opinion, are the one where combo decks exist. You lost to Rakdos with this deck badly. Okay. Could be. I don't think I played against the Rakdos ever. Ah, yeah, Rakdos Sacrifice or Rakdos, the one of Luis Salvato. I don't know. I think in any case, this deck, I mean, if you're on the play, it's like maybe 70% to win. If you're on the draw, it's like maybe 45% to win, stuff like that. Alright, the construction are back. I'm sorry for the noise outside. Yesterday, actually, I got to talk to the person that's like been doing this construction forever, and I asked her, "Oh, what are you doing? The Pantheon? What are you doing over there?" Porca merda, I also said. I didn't say porca merda. Oh, well, I'm a very polite person, but I said like, what? Like, how is it possible? You've been doing this construction forever. I don't even know if it's allowed inside the like lots of apartments. Can you just do the boh vabbè, son cazzo. What's that's 2 spells, alright. Please meet Goblin Guide. 1 mana 2. We didn't appreciate Gitu Lava Runner when we had it. We didn't appreciate it enough. I think this card might have been one of the best wine drop to ever have been in Standard for so long. It's also Wizard, and you had like Wizard synergies. It was so good, Gitu Lava Runner. Of course you did. Yeah, I mean, alright, we did. Sure, because, you know, it was played in a variety of aggro decks. But I think it was like, you know, you have Gitu Lava Runner, like a Firebrand, Pepega. But no, this card is so good. Within special hours during the day. It's 9 AM reasonable, porca merda. Do I just have to wake up? No, 9 AM. It was like 8 something. I woke up with the hammer. Dio Bonino. Are you at 12? I'm looking for lands just because I want to bury you in card advantage opponent. You'd be like, but man, you're playing a mono red deck. How can you bury your opponent in card advantage? Okay, I'm kind of afraid of Chain Whirler now that I think about it. The opponent's not playing Giganta, so it means that they play Chain Whirler. No, te prego, don't play Chain Whirler on me. Do I actually just pass the turn here? I think so. So if I play Chain Whirler, I go collateral damage. Dai. No, 9 AM's fine. 9 AM's fine. That was before. Oops, no, they go land? No, they don't go land. Nice! Then shock, yeah. Shock, yeah. Ooh, Wayward Beast. That's such a beast. So I'm putting dead on board. Wayward Beast is a 0 mana, 2/2, haste, trample, chat. 0 mana, 2/2, haste, trample. It's kind of unreal, right? Let's just be honest about things. Can you pay 0 mana for a 2/2 haste trample? I think it's a little bit undercosted, this card. If every card in standard wouldn't gain 3 or 4 life just as an enter battlefield ability, this card could have seen play, I think. I think the Wayward Beast together with Akum Hellhound will make a good combination in other formats. They told you Wayward Beast has a drawback? Not if you build your deck accordingly. Not if you build your deck accordingly. Alright. If you remember, during the closed beta or whatever it's called, the early access, I've played 4 Wayward Beast in standard. I think that could be good if like they buy a million cards and only the bad cards are left in standard. This deck is only best of 1? Yeah, I mean, this deck has to exploit the hand smoothing algorithm where you can play a very low amount of lands, so you can just draw 1 or 2 of them in your hand. You go first. Va bene. Va bene. I've said yesterday that often you just have to keep 1 lander and just hope to get there. There's games where you don't get there and you lose horribly, and that's just the price you pay for. Yeah, exactly. There's a thing on Channel Fireball called the Deck of the Day, where it's each of us write 1 per week, and it's free. It's in the free section. And yesterday I wrote about Mono Red. It's nothing too long. It's just Deck of the Day is like, for the people that don't follow my stream or that don't have Twitter, they might not know about this deck, so I just wrote Deck of the Day. Is just very, it's usually like 300 words, so really nothing, just like explains the deck. And I talked about this deck yesterday. Our opponent's playing Ornithopter. That's a strategy. Thank God I play Scorch Spitter over Soulscar Mage, because I can attack and deal 1 damage, so that I can play Light Up the Stage. Mango Draft is old. Yeah, so yesterday I found out about this deck. Alright, 1 second, I have to focus on land. Yesterday I found out about this deck, and I decided it was fun enough to play a bit, because I have the YouTube channel on !YouTube, and I want to put at least an half an hour of this deck. And yesterday though, it was we had the sponsor stream, so porca puttana. It just happens. It happens, chat. It is what it is. It happens. Yeah. I think I'll play Soulscar Mage here instead of Scorchy, because Soulscar Mage will be good to maybe like shrink things. So yeah, I wanted to just record. I wanted to record at least half an hour of this deck. And then, did you receive your Grand Finals package from Wizards? No? What is that? Vigilance. Porca. Don. Hello. Alright, they blocked the right one. Thank you very much, opponent, for blocking the right one. No, don't block the other one. Don't block the other one. Come on. Wow, you only block like that. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to skewer the critics that Mecha Godzilla, the weapon. Godzilla. How many lands? Very few, as you can see. Just 1. We had games where we won on 1 lands, but you need Wayward Beast. Without Wayward Beast, I mean, Wayward Beast just duplicates your lands every turn. I got a 10. Sbarra. Do I want to kill that Ornithopter? Probably not. What if I go Infuriate on the Soulscar Mage? I'm dealing 5. They go to 10. I think I am winning the race. I think it's time to just. I think it's time to. Oh, you have an interaction opponent. What do you have? All right, nothing. So eat the questi. Oh, they can barely ruin their Mechagodzilla Babam. Okay, it's fine to me. They're good. So we're racing over here. Although they get Mechagodzilla the weapon, which let's see what it gets. What do you get? You got Menace. And I'm on 6. Oh, a second mounting? GG. Allora, this is a 2-2 haste. Dai. 2-2 haste. Sbarra sbarra. This deck is actually so many options. Like, usually mono red deck doesn't have that many options, but with this deck you have so many options all the time. Alright, they did not do much here. I can't go shock on the Mechagodzilla. That will be a 1-1. But then they can die, so maybe I need a blocker for... Wait, blocker for anything, actually. Alright, so Infuriate can deal 2, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, I just have to shock the Mechagodzilla. But I'm dead to any artifact. Butta male, chat. Butta male. Alright. Your turn. Your turn. I'm dead to very many things. I was hoping they would block with this, you know? Who doesn't block there? Terra. Don't play an artifact. If you play an artifact, I'm dead on board. Don't play an artifact. This is like a lose attack. I think it wasn't. I think it was alright. Okay, so I have to shock on actually I don't need to shock there necessarily. What you got? You got X-proof. Va bene. 3, 7. So we shock the Ornithopter. Just please don't have anything. Good. I got a 1 here. Remember, there's a Soulscar Mage, so we put 2 counters, -2 on the Ornithopter. So we did not die. Not dying here, it's kind of equal to win. Stonecold Serpent, that is fine. Drop Mountain? Sì, ma non faccio un cazzo con la Mountain. Or maybe I do enough, let me see. Attack with all. If I played this pre-combat, I would have won. That's why I waited on the shock. If I play shock to just increase 1 damage, that would have just played this pre-combat and I would have died. Anyway, let me go to combat, attack with all. They go... 1 damage here, they go to 5. Yeah, they're dead here. They're dead. Mangu, 0, 9, wins. Sbarra, sbarra, sba. Sba, sba, sba. Ra, ra, ra. 1 off. No, really 1 off? Is it 1 off? No, they're gonna block. They're gonna block the Scorch Speeder. They're gonna block the Scorch Speeder. No, they didn't. No, I lose. Oh, I was hoping they would block the Scorch Speeder. No, I lose. No, porca merda. Good game of play. This is a really good game, honestly. Good game. Good game. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. I was hoping that would block wrong, because they have blocked the Scorch Speeder all the time. It was a cool game. Like, if you see, we've had so many options. Like, sure, people go like, oh, mono red, no brainer, blah, blah, blah. Alright, but I have so many options because this deck plays such a low amount of lands, so you just have to choose like the best options every time. It's not like mono red with Anax, Torb, and Embercleave, where you usually just curve out and you have like one choice almost all the time. That is very easy, yes. Whereas this is like kind of complicated. I mean, of course you're gonna have the games where you're underplay and you draft 2 lands and you win. Like, hopefully it is. Well, you're underplay with 2 lands and you win. But the games where you don't have 2 lands, that might be harder. That might be harder for sure. Pepega stream? I mean, this is fine. This is a beginning. This is the beginning of the stream. I want to play just half an hour of this deck, and then we can branch out to play Zendikar Rising Drafto, which is going to be my favorite right now. We want to Infuriate. No, let's just keep it around. I have collateral damage up. Let's see what I'm facing. Waste Not. Waste Not is not the best card of Magic the Gathering. if I have to be honest with you. Chat. And Sbarra. They take 7, I get 8. I'll return a mountain, I'll play it. And pass the turn. Why not Lava Runner first? Because Lava Runner doesn't have speed, the haste, and this one do. Expedition, Acquisition Expert. 2. Acute collateral damage. No, 2. You can destroy my mountain. Opponent discards a 2 land. Sure. Are you taking a break for BO3 Historic? I'm taking a break for BO3 Historic, and I'm not taking a break for anything. I just found this deck yesterday, and it was fun, and I wanted to show the people of the world. I thought it was good content. Alright, so they go to 5, potentially 3. Skew the Critics wins. Wayward Beast, it's a good draw. Alright, let me see, who do I attack with? Just this, right? Yeah, it must be just this. It's just that, you know, this is I thought this was a good content to put it out there, and it's also fun. So that's why I'm playing this today. Alright. Persian Tower. And the good thing of this deck is that we play so few lands that you will just draw a spell, you know what I mean? Like, we only have 11 lands in our deck right now. Infuriate. Skewer de Criticage. Alright. The loss that we got, it was the one where, like, we stopped on 1 land. And it often happens like this. Sometimes you just lose games where you just stop on 1 land. Hello, Diamond Cleaner. Thank you, yeah, thank you. Best of 1 is the future? I hope not. No, best of 1 can't be the future. Best of 1. So I can't expect this thing. They release Arena from mobile, but I don't know if that's a possibility. But they can do, like, you can only play in the mode best of 1. You know, it might be unexpected, but there could be a situation where they say that. You know what I mean? And then, like, that's not the only magic that you can play, but that's one type of magic that you can play from your phone. The game on best of 1 usually lasts 4 turns, so it's not going to overheat your phone or stuff like that. Pivo, should you take Modern with you tonight? Sure. Oh, for sure, Pivo. Yeah, definitely, if you want to. I'm in need of 1 Auric Champion, Pivo. Do you happen to have it? Do you happen to have 1 Auric Champion? They promised... Yeah, but they promised... Oh, they promised... come on, Doom. You're playing Magic, right? You know that whatever they promise, it doesn't mean much. Alright. Am I casting Wayward Beast? Nah, I think I'm just casting double 2. Merda, Regan Runner is such a powerhouse. It's a 1-mana 2/2 first strike. You bring the 4 lures? Yeah, I guess I said I was fine. I was botany. I can't wait to watch Mega compete at first meeting on the phone. Where I'll come last again. Alright. So I can go Wizard's Lightning. Sorry, my ears. I can go Wizard's Lightning on this War Strider. I think that's kind of guaranteed right now. See? And then I can go my friend Wayward Beast, which you remember. Look at this. I don't have a land drop to make, but incredibly, this Wayward Beast will produce a land drop. We'll attack with everything, with Sbarra, and then I return a land that I haven't played yet, and I'll play a Rigger Runner. This card reminds me of Days in Legacy, where if you can cast Days in your main phase 1 and you haven't played a land yet, you just make a land drop. So turning Days into not only a counter spell, but also an additional land. And this is the same. You're turning a 1-mana 2/2 trample haste into an additional land drop. So this card and this deck is exceptional. And I believe that the win rate of this deck just varies on the amount of time I draw this card. Thank you, Pivo. Remember that if you guys do the CFB Pro, you can use the code video to support Mango Stream, and it actually works. That actually supports it. So if you ever happen to register for anything on Channel Fireball and you want to support me, you can do code video. Anyway, just few more games of this deck, but yeah, it's really performing. Yesterday I was 20-8 at the end, and today I think we're 3 or 4-1. Vape and bake. Does the credit accrue month for month? Yeah, definitely. Feel it to Twitch. The credit on CFB Pro, the credit on Channel Fireball doesn't expire. I have a lot of credit. I need to buy cards from the limited collection eventually. I think I love this Soulscar Mage best on turn 1 because this card just it's a wizard and I have Wizard's Line in. I don't know what's my opponent playing, but if they're playing like Goblin Electromancer, I have to kill it on turn 2. Rhino with Stimkin. Sure. I can go Wayward Beast because I don't have a land drop, so you cast Wayward Beast as second land drop. And now I have a land drop again. You don't necessarily have to like actually have land drops. You can just play Wayward Beast as your. Okay, I need to kill this. Yeah, I think I need to kill that. Or I can do it with like a Firebrand actually. I keep the Skewer the Critics for better for later. You just played Vape and Bake. Vape is the fake cigarette, right? Are there other meaning for vape, or is just only that meaning? Ok, I'll be playing this land. How many spells have I in my graveyard? 1. Dai, vabbè, comunque sia, I play this land. I think I'm playing Gitu Lava Runner. Because the thing is that, if opponent doesn't do anything, I need to return a top land for the Wayward Beast. But I believe my opponent is just going to play a small burn spell on the Wayward Beast, so I'm just going to infuriate it and just destroy them. Oh, Thread of Possibility? Mavala! Merda, opponent, you're so dead. What did you discard? A land? Matuta tua. Do I go for a spell actually here? I think I will. This way yeah, I think I will. This way Actually, I don't know. I don't know if that was the right play. I should have probably just passed, because I figured that this is 4 damage right now. And if they have a burn spell, they just cast in their turn. Because in my hand I have 9 damage. In my hand I have 9 damage right now. I'll just go to combat, attack with all. Let's see how they block. They block that one. So I can go Wizard's Line in face, and that will be 3, 4, 7. Yeah, whatever, I win. GG. GG. And remember, if the Wayward Beast doesn't deal damage, it doesn't return the land. Saluti, Faku C6. Flame of Keld? No. Why? I always have a million cards in my hand, because you never have lands, so you always have a million cards in your hand. No, okay, vamos. Mono red 14 lands. I don't know who chose the number 14, but I remember the number 14 to exist. Even I don't know if you guys remember when just Best of One was invented on Magic Arena. They had this mono red Best of One with like experimental frenzies and such. But this deck is much different. I think it's much. This hand is amazing. This hand is truly amazing. You go turn 1 drop. You don't want to go turn 1 Wayward Beast. That's just wrong. Va bene. So now what I can do is Wayward Beast, attack with whatever, both. And now return the land that I didn't make. And I can play Get Rigging Runner. So they get 18. And I'll play Rigging Runner. That's a 2/2 first strike. Boom. Hello, J-Sammed. Okay, so second Swamp, if they go like, whatever, Bloodship Thirst on something, it's okay. This card is not ramp. It just makes sure you have a land drop. But opponent doesn't know that. I mean, they probably know that this deck plays very few lands, so the Wayward Beast has an upside. But oh, feed the swarm! Come and feed the swarm! Come on, there's so much better, so many better options than this. Vabbè, cazzi tuoi, let's go! Ooh, Wayward Beast. This is nice. When you have 2 Wayward Beast, you don't even have lands to return. So here, I can go. I think I'm just gonna go Wayward Beast. I can also go Infuriate or whatever to block. Alternatively, I can go Shock on the Knight, attack for 3. No, let's just go Wayward Beast, attack with all. This must be the upside. Maybe I don't attack with a Geeter Lover Runner. No, it's actually fine. If they block that, means they take 4. And now I return 1 land. Even if I only have 1, even if I have to return 2, I return only 1. And now post combat, I have a variety of options. I think I'm just choosing to put. I can also choose to pass. I can also go Fantica Firebrand and ping that. I guess that is reasonable. Not sure if this was the right play, but anyway. So then I kill my Gitu Lava Runner. Or Wayward Beast, whatever you want to kill. Can that removal spell? Come on, there's so many better options. Okay, so I have to play 1 spell. For 1 black, there's no removal spell in the format, so I'm just playing Infuriate. That's 6 damage, you go to 6. Now return a land, play the land, pass the turn. Imagine this game without Wayward Beast. If Wayward Beast was literally any other 1-drop in the history of Magic, I think I would have lost. If it was like Goblin Guide, if it was, I don't know, whatever 1-drop you can think of, Monster, Swiss Spear, whatever you want, I would have lost this game. But since it was Wayward Beast, I managed to win this game. Because we doubled all the land drops. We just had 1 mountain the whole game. And, you know, we easily cruised to this victory. Not easily. I never felt it was close. I have 6 damage in my hand still. And the thing is that's why you don't play anything else. Because you always end up with gas. Unless the games where you're flood, which are just unlikely. Not a Queer Ranger. Exactly. It looks like a Queer Ranger. This figure. Yeah, I didn't think about this figure. I guess we could have played around it earlier. I had so many different burst spells that I could have just used Shock instead of Infuriate. Good game. Yeah, we're playing Historic right now, so this deck basically has no cards in Standard, honestly, just Wayward Beast. Every other card in this deck is Historic, I believe. That's Shock, yeah. You go first with 2 lands? Oh, that's just over. We don't have the Wayward guide, but whatever. Regular Runner is also powerhouse. This card has been very, very strong. Mono Rosso, sparo a più non posso, Eli Loveman. This is the name of the deck. Mono Rosso, sparo a più non posso. Attack. They block. They don't block. E allora, double Izamaru with first strike. The first and the strike. I think Wayward Beast will also see play Modern. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that Wayward Beast will see play Modern. And, yeah. Maybe not as a 4-off, but definitely as a... How many spells I have in my graveyard? 1. Okay. They keep on not blocking. Sure. I'll play double Geeter Lava Runner. Actually, chat. So I've only dealt first strike damage. If I cast both of these guys get haste next turn. So what I can do is Infuriate Wizard's Lightning, everything face, Infuriate Wizard's Lightning. So each of these deals 8 damage. So you take 9 this turn, you go to 8. I think it is better. Did I already deal only first strike, right? So this card has to deal damage yet. So I think I would actually go for the all-in damage right now. Yeah. So that the Gitu Lava Runner will get speed next turn. So you go to 8, pass the turn. Let's see what they do. If they cast Bone Crusher, I can't just play double Gi to attack with all. They block 2, they take 3. Maybe I was supposed to keep Wizard Lining. Maybe. Maybe I was just... Wow, Infuriate is a great draw. Bravo, Mengu. Spara, spara. Quanto anni c'ho? 4, 3, 7. Alright, you go to 1. Fourth land. And we have another 1 mana 2/2 haste next turn. Lightning Strike on the creature, va bene. And Lightning Strike on the other creature, va bene. And how do you attack? Just with that, okay. Burn. Nice, good game. The fact that we play 14 lands, again, I can't stress this enough. It means that when you get to the top deck mode, you draw burns because you only have 14 lands. That's a big difference. Because the End Smooth algorithm only fixes you the starting end. The rest of the deck is randomly shuffled, meaning that you're very likely going to draw a spell every time. And there's not that many spells that don't win the game there. Like, there's not that many spells that don't win the game there. My opponent was on 1 life. It might, you know, even like a Scorched Speeder was a great draw. Or like anything with haste was a great draw. Alright, I think this is enough. Right? I think this is enough. I think we've played enough. What's the score today? What's the score today? So, like yesterday was 20-8, but I think today I've lost only 1 match. Today we went